as market goes higher. All right, but you're gonna see increasing volume in the bull candle, and as time goes on, it will be effort without result on a bearish reversal. Okay, and it comes down. All right, so these are signs of buying climax. All right, you're gonna see effort and no result. Okay, so once you start seeing that, you know what's happening, and you try to take advantage, okay, of the move that is happening in the market. All right, so that being said, okay, so this is the typical let's see, the typical demonstration or illustration of what is happening in the market phases. Alright, so we see the market coming down through the accumulation phase, back to the profit release phase, okay, and reaccumulation, okay, and this is a typical market cycle. Alright, from the accumulation to the markup, okay, we call this markup. Alright, distribution, and we call this the markdown. Okay, so here you see test. Okay, on VSA we call it test. All right, we said the market will take the path of least resistance. Okay, so before the market maker can go, before he can go into the markup phase, all right, he must test. Okay, the test can occur higher or lower. Okay, so what he does is that he takes the market back into an area of selling, okay, of where we have serious selling, and see if there are still sellers. All right, if there are still sellers at that zone. So the level of the reversal at this zone, okay, at this zone tells the market maker, all right, how well the selling is. Okay, so if there are still sellers, all right, we're going to see the market possibly, okay, let me see, freeze the chart. Okay, so if there are still sellers, we're going to see the market possibly, okay, the 61.8 level here, all right, of this move that was used to trap the traders whom we were still thinking the market is going down, okay, and are now trapped. Okay, the bear traders whom are now trapped, and market has gone up. Okay, we're going to see price, we're going to see this move, all right, going through this level, possibly. Okay, so this is going to be possible signs that there are still, okay, there are still sellers in the market, and if there are still sellers in the market, okay, he is going to accumulate more. So at this level we might see something that look like a spring. Okay, at the low, something that looks like a spring, all right, bringing in more traders, and back it goes. Okay, so and they're going to check again, all right, and see if they are seated. So once the response, okay, the bearish response is minimal, all right, with time and experience, okay, you can know when it's minimal. Once the bearish response is minimal, that means they are listed to no sellers, okay, to sell into the market maker's markup phase, all right, which would have given him some resistance to higher price. So now we have listed to no sellers, and he can now safely move into the distribution phase. Okay, so another way he goes into testing, all right, is to create panic. All right, he marks the market down aggressively through this zone. Okay, and marks it down aggressively through this zone. All right, hitting the stops of these traders. Two things happen here. He hits the stop of this trader, of those that were buying and taking the accumulation phase is over. Okay, he hits their stop, and he sees an opportunity to buy even much cheaper. All right, the aggressive markdown through this level is psychological, right? It's going to attract panic. So if upon this movement the volume is reduced. Okay, the volume is reduced compared to the previous volumes. Okay, compared to the previous volume, this is actually tick volume. Tick volume is not real volume. I'll get to that later. Okay, so if the volume is reduced on the markdown, we know this is the market maker manipulating the market. Okay, this is the market maker tricking people, but you never know. Okay, you never know this was happening if you don't use volume. Okay, but the volume we have here is interest, not actually real volume in the market. But I think they kind of behave the same, but they are not the same. Okay, don't be deceived, they are not the same. All right, the the tick volume can represent. Okay, I'll get to that. So what you see here is low volume, and tries to bring in the continuation traders, and bam, up it goes. Okay, and then both the willing sellers, the continuation traders, they all are being trapped at this level, right? And we cannot simply move to the markup phase. Okay, so experience is going to tell you what's happening in the market over time. Experience is going to tell you. Okay, so an explanation for tick volume and real volume. Okay, tick volume actually represents interest. Okay, it represents interest. Why? Real volume actually represents real exchange. Okay, for instance, let's say we have a total of 1 million Bitcoin. All right, about 300,000 has been accumulated here, and that 200,000 will left with 500,000. Okay, so let's say 400,000 has been accumulated at the lows. Okay, so what he wants to do is to see how many Bitcoins are left. So if at this zone, at this markdown zone, only like 40,000 comes out. Okay, 40,000 comes out. Let's say the remaining Bitcoin are being held by banks and long-term investors. Okay, his target is actually short-term investors. Okay, so let's say upon this we have just even 10,000 Bitcoin. So from here he knows that there are little to no more sellers in Bitcoin in the market. He can now simply start to sell his Bitcoin higher. Okay, he can now simply go into the markup phase and be the only one selling Bitcoin. All right, so meanwhile, as he sells, those who bought at about this level, okay, sometimes they create supply. All right, they create supply in the market, and they sell to him. Okay, so like I said, those who bought Bitcoin, who are smart, start taking profit. Okay, so once they start taking profit, all right, let me see, let me just do this again. Okay, this is the spike. All right, so the spike. So once they start taking profit, okay, try and ignore my drawing, please. Once they start taking profit, you create minus supply. All right, he absorbs the supply and continue to take price higher, and somehow the good fundamentals start coming in, and they will see willing buyers. Okay, we see willing buyers, and they help him to forward the move up. All right, so most times on these levels these zones are area to buy without fear. All you need to know is where to keep your stop loss, but most times the stop loss can be very great from about 130 pips. These guys know what they're doing. You know, psychologically nobody's gonna use that, but that's what is right. Okay, that is what is right. so they know what they are doing. All right, so most times this going to do your trend continuation and continue with the dominant trend, and wait until the good news comes and you see the public and everybody becomes interested. Right, so once they become interested at this level, this is where you want to get out. Okay, if you got in very earlier about this zone, if you miss this zone, this is where you want to get out and just watch what happens. Okay, you can relax, watch TV, or do something with your time. All right, so that's for rate volume. Okay, then tick volume, which is what we're saying. Right, tick volume is interest. Okay, an example will be an offshore room. All right, currently we are in the rainy season in Nigeria. We're in the rainy season in Nigeria. Okay, so if let's say in an offshore room, everyone is gathered. Okay, and there is sales for raincoats. Okay, there is sales for raincoats. All right, and we have just very limited sales for raincoats. Okay, at a very good price. All right, you see everybody bidding. Okay, you see everybody bidding that they need raincoats. Okay, you're going to see the interest going up. Everybody's bidding. All right, so you're going to see the interest. All right, this is tick volume. You're going to see the interest increasing. This is actually interest. People like, oh, I'm interested, I want to buy. Okay, but how much you're buying, the quantity they are buying is what we don't know, which is the most important thing in forex trading. But unfortunately, we can't get the real volume because the market is not a centralized market. It's actually a decentralized market. Okay, we got trades going on in Europe, America, Asia, okay, Australia, so there's no way you can get the whole volume, right, of what's happening. Okay, but some guys who own level 2, they know how to get some important volume, right, some important volumes from some financial institutions. Okay, so you're going to see that happening. And then if the same raincoat, right, was brought raincoat during the Harmattan period or dry season, right, even no matter how good the price is, you're gonna see, okay, less interest. You're gonna see less interest. Okay, nobody will be interested in buying raincoat. All right, so this is what tick volume is all about. Okay, while during the rainy season, you're going to see interest. The interest will start growing. Okay, so once you see the interest start growing on the forex tick volume, you know what's happening. You know these are people interested. So what you want to look out for is where is this interest taking place? Okay, is it taking place here at the break? Okay, is it taking place at the break of the accumulation zone? If it's happening here, okay, then you know the interest got your back. All right, you can if it's happening here at the break, let's say here, we will see that increase in volume here. Okay, at the break, then we know who's got our back. All right, we can just look somewhere within and set our stop loss, then look for opportunity to trade the test. Okay, to trade the test, and there we go. All right, so I hope you enjoy watching this video. Okay, and I made this video so we can be on the same page, and we know what we're talking. Okay, subsequent video will be on probably market analysis. I'm just going to try and do my best. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Goodbye.